Hi, I'm Dr. Letitia Wright. Today's episode of The Right Place, we're featuring our guest host, Lauren Solomon. She's going to talk about fashion. She's going to talk with me about crowdfunding, and you're going to get a great lesson from her about the best business card you've ever seen in your life. So stay with us. This is The Right Place. Welcome back. Thank you for watching the show. I want to introduce today's guest host. Lauren Solomon is here to hang out with me, and we're going to go over fashion. We're going to talk about a lot of different things, but I want to tell you about Lauren if you've been under a rock and don't know. Lauren teaches the art of being your very best self, your most confident and capable and charismatic self from the inside out. Her belief is that your image goes far beyond the clothes you wear. Together with her proven ability to take each individual's unique message from the inside and express it authentically and effectively on the outside, she has transformed the lives of clients around the globe. Lauren is a trusted image advisor to CEOs, corporations, and individuals worldwide, including moi, as well as an internationally known speaker, author, coach, and media personality. Her clients are across every continent and industry, from Disney to American Express to Pfizer. Lauren is the former vice president of the professional image development at Chase Manhattan Bank and the author of Image Matters, the co-author of the #1 bestseller, The Law of Attraction, and Executive Image Power. So thank you for being on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
We are going to talk about all kinds of things, but one of my new loves, as you know, is crowdfunding. And I've been talking to you guys about crowdfunding and what it does and how people are using it to raise money for business. And there's been a little bit of backlash. The movie stars are getting into crowdfunding. Zach Braff has crowdfunded his movie. Whoopi Goldberg crowdfunded a movie about an old comedian called Moms Mabley. I remember Moms Mabley because for some reason, I remember my grandparents taking me to a concert, and it was Moms Mabley and, the comedian, the older lady comedian that just passed away. So it's like I was a little kid, but I remember because they're very strikingly different. Anyway, back to crowdfunding. And now even Shamar Moore is crowdfunding his movie, and there are a lot of people on the outside that feel like, oh, crowdfunding is being taken over by the stars and all of that. What's your take on crowdfunding? Because I know the fashion world is also doing it.
Well, the fashion world has a lot to gain from it, but I think my overall take is that the opportunity exists, and as everyone comes into the fold, they're going to see how it can fit for them. I mean, last year I crowdfunded an end-of-year clothing swap and huge donation for people in shelters and in homes who didn't have clothes for the winter. And that was great. People came out, we had a wonderful time, we raised a little money for the shelters, and we brought in a ton of clothes. And that's in my circle, so that's what I do, so that's how I could tap in. Everybody's gonna tap in from their place.
Okay. There's a new, on Kickstarter right now, there is a socks,
I love
professional socks, $60,000.
Performance
socks. What is a performance sock?
Well, if you look at the video, it's so interesting. That's actually what I think the best thing about crowdfunding is. A lot of these projects would never be heard by venture capitalists or by investors anywhere. The people who were creating them wouldn't necessarily even know where to begin to go get them. But right now, if you can crowdfund and bring in your seed capital, your initial investment money, to get a prototype and get your system or your presentation of it up and running, just by virtue of the internet, millions of people are going to see you around the world, and somebody who sees this project as their future is going to jump on board with you. And that could never happen before. I think it's a brilliant initiative. And as far as the performance socks, I love them. You know, we walk on our feet all day, and as someone who used to be a folk dancer, and I danced for 20 years barefoot on wooden floors, broke every bone in my feet. You know, they're not so pretty, but they're very functional. A performance sock is something I want to check out, you know, something that's going to help my feet do a better job of what they naturally do, because it provides a certain level of cushion, because it's got an electromagnetic field that adds for balance, it adds for energy. Who knows? I mean, yeah, I would like to try a pair of performance socks.
So that project
And they're
is going
cute,
well.
and they're
Yeah,
cute.
cute.
Cute patterns, nice fabric, wicking fabric, very comfortable. That's the part from the fashion world, right?
Right.
So the fashion world has a lot to gain.
Okay, cool. And then there's another company. It's actually doing very well. They've gone over their goal. They're up to $38,000 or more, and it's a buckleless belt,
Right.
leather belt. What do you think about that? That's brand new, but clearly they have a tribe that's into it.
They do, because there are a lot of people who are highly sensitive to metals.
Okay.
So if you can have a buckleless belt, if you can have a leather belt even that has no metal, if you can have a fabric belt that has no metal, and it not only functions well, but it's fashionable, then you're going to get a tribe. The truth is that anything new that comes in is going to find its community initially. And if they can raise $38,000 to get this thing off the ground, then more power to them, because the truth is the public decides, right? We know what's worth it and what's not, at least for ourselves. And if you see something that inspires you and you think it talks to you, assume there are other people out there that it talks to too. So you want to get to those people.
Absolutely. And I never thought about people being sensitive to metals on their belt, because in my mind I'm thinking, well, the belt's not touching them, but they still have to put it on.
They have to touch it.
They have to touch it. So
And even the whole magnetic field, there are just a lot of people who
are sensitive.
are really sensitive. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, if you guys have questions about crowdfunding, you know that we have all the information at www.acflife.com. You can get a bunch of free videos that I put out, a lot of information of how to use it for a business. A lot of people think that Kickstarter and Indiegogo are the only websites you can go to. I got to tell you, there's a whole slew of websites. They're very categorized as to what your niche is, and they're set up to just process the money for you. So you've got to learn how to really make it happen, how to market what you're doing. And those of you who are into fashion, there's a place for you too, no matter what your business is. And crowdfunding is here to stay. It is not a fad. So get those videos, find out what's going on, and keep the dream together. People fail because they run out of money in their business. So it's really crucial that you have enough money to make the business work for the first couple of years. And crowdfunding is a great way to do that. And also test, is your business a viable business? Is this what people want? Are the products you're offering what people want? So we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to do some great fashions with Gwynnie B. Lauren is going to really school us and make sure we know what's hot for the summer, what's great for the summer. And we've got some awesome opportunities for you to get 30 days for free and special links that you'll be using. So stay with us. This is the right place.
Hey, thanks for stopping by. You know, I followed your character since the first episode. I'm a big fan, big fan.
Thank you.
And listen, your storyline, it makes for incredible TV drama. Thing is, your drug use is very adult content. Too adult for the kids. So I'm gonna have to block you.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Well, have a good one.
You're a nice lady.
Hey, welcome back. We're ready to talk about our fashions. Lauren Solomon is here. She is going to tell us about some hot things for the summer, some great looks, and they're available in plus sizes because they're available at Gwynnie B.
Fabulous. Isn't it just the best to be able to look cool when you're really hot? So your clothes can look hot and you can stay cool, and Gwynnie B is doing a great job of it. So our first fashion is a floral A-line dress. Of course, you're going to see flowers for spring and for summer. It's on a beautiful light pink base with that pop of green for the season. And we've talked about this. I just love green. It's my eye match. It brightens you. You see it all over the spring and summer. It's really a fun ad. And the A-line really flatters every body type. So you can take advantage of a small waist or create the illusion of one. So I think that's a great way to start off with summer. And if you add a little belt and a patent sandal or a shimmery sandal in the evening, dress it up and take it out. I think these little dresses go everywhere. That's the beauty of it. And
Sort of elegant, but not like, you know, too much, not too overstated.
Well, I think in a lot of cases, if you just put them on with a flat sandal and a cardigan sweater by day, and then you change the sandal into something a little more blingy or shimmery with a small heel for evening, change your bag, change into a little glitter base, you know, a little glitter shrug. You can take any of these dresses day or night, and that's how I like to live. That's how I like my clients to live, and they seem to like it too. We like one thing that does a lot of things.
Does a lot of things.
So
Got
you
it.
don't need a lot of pieces, you need the right pieces.
Okay.
And the next one is a Ponte knit peplum top. So the peplum is another one of the season's trends because it also takes advantage of a little waist. So it's like the A-line that just goes around the waist.
It also kind of hides a little bit if you have a little pooch under your waist.
It
then
does.
You kind of can't see that.
It works both ways. It will either accent a naturally small waist, which will also then create the illusion of a smaller hip if you're larger on the bottom. But if you have a little pooch in the middle, it allows you to get that illusion going on too. Again, one thing does lots of things. We love that. So the peplum top has a higher neckline though.
And that cobalt blue is awesome.
Isn't that spectacular? I'm loving it myself. And ruching, of course, you can't get enough ruching. Ruching is another piece that creates illusion on the body and then just allows the fabric to float. So
And it's very comfortable.
Don't let the
You know,
eye-
very comfortable to wear
Yeah.
ruching. So.
and I think it moves with you, right?
Yes.
We love it. And you're wearing a
Yes.
Gwynnie Bee dress, right?
Yes, this is definitely one. It's form-fitting, nice ruching, and great, nice little modesty paddle. So
It's got a beautiful line and it's got the floral print spring or summer or in the warmer climates all year round because you've got that elbow length sleeve, which so many of us love. Anything that comes to here is great. Anything higher, we may have to think twice. So that's okay. So, and you also want it to be, like you said, in the fabrics that move with you. And I love that they did this modesty panel. So anyone who doesn't want it or doesn't need it, that's great, but it's available. I think those considerations make a big difference. Our next dress is the Aztec print that you've worn.
yes,
You've
I wore
actually
that
worn
to Mom 2.0. It's a beautiful, understated bold pattern and very comfortable.
And it also has that ribbon panel at the waist.
Yes, well, that's a belt, actually.
Oh,
a
it's an
belt.
actual
So,
belt?
leather
Okay.
belt.
Very good. And then you could even put that on with a blazer and pumps and go to business with it, couldn't you? Yeah. So again, one thing that goes everywhere. I love that. And you also, are able to create that illusion and that hourglass effect. I think we all can, no matter what size we're in, and Gwynnie Bee just gives us the opportunity in all sizes to do it. And our next look is a floral boat neck tunic that has the elbow length sleeve that we love, and it also has the black panels down the side. So the print is in front and in back, but down the side you get that illusion. It immediately lets the eye go straight up and down. We all get 2 or 3 inches taller. I am good with that. The boat neck is flattering on everybody. And this one just happens to come in a combination of floral colors and with the black panels. So I think it just would flatter anybody with leggings, with a walking short, with a slinky pant, or even a mini skirt. You could put it on with a short little skirt underneath.
Right.
So many ways to wear that little tunic. Adorable. Our next one, how cute is this? A mini lace applique. So it has this beautiful sleeveless knit dress, easy to move, lightweight knit, in a pencil silhouette with a lace applique just detailing the waist. It's all about bringing the eye to focus on one area. So if you've got a small waist, then let's accentuate it. If you've got a little pooch there, then let's hide it, let's just camouflage it and keep the eye going up. So I love that they do this, and they've even got in the back, which is an area that most women are happy to show. So, if you want to open up a section that's okay to show, you can open a little more in back. And they have a little split chiffon in back. And then in the larger sizes, it's a zipper with a keyhole closed. Just always concerned about modesty and appropriateness and what's going to make you most comfortable.
But that pink is a very popular color too. That shade of pink is really nice.
It's very rosy and very flattering on just about every skin tone. Yeah, I love it. I love it. You should get that one.
Well, check it out. Put it in my closet.
Yeah, I think that's it. That's
Okay.
it for our fashions today.
Okay, very
And
good.
we can come back and show you some more fashions for summer next month.
Okay, awesome. We've got a special link for you to use if you're interested in checking out Gwynnie B, and you can let them know that you came from Right Place TV and get the special bonuses. We'll be right back. When we come back, we've got a lot of stuff to talk about. Dr. Jane's book on internet marketing, just a lot of stuff, and I want to talk to you guys about business cards. I am going to show you something extraordinary. So stay with us. This is The Right Place.
Hey, thanks for stopping by. You know, I followed your character since the first episode. I'm a big fan, big fan.
Thank you.
And listen, your storyline, it makes for incredible TV drama. Thing is, your drug use is very adult content. Too adult for the kids. So I'm gonna have to block you.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Well, have a good one.
You're a nice lady.
Hey, welcome back. Today's show is being co-hosted with Lauren Solomon from LS Images.
Correct, LS Image Associates.
LS Image Associates. But we've got a lot of stuff to cover in this segment. So I want to thank Rachna Jain for sending us her book, Internet Marketing for the Rest of Us. That's right. You guys that are not techies, this is the book for you. And Dr. Jain, I really love her because she can be very technical if she wants to. She's also a physician like myself. And she really looks at social media from the neurological side, but this is really basics for everybody. So if you're in business and you really want to understand how to make better sales, this is a really great book for you to check out. And yeah, we love having her.
We love having her because we are the rest of us. I mean, I speak for the rest of us. You guys have the techie brain. I speak for the rest of us, and the rest of us love getting $200 of bonus tips and information in the book. So thank you, Dr. Jain.
Yes, so she's got a bonus tip on her book, $200 worth of extra stuff. You can get in here when you get this book. Of course, it's available on Amazon, but I just wanted to really let the business owners know you really need to use a resource, you really need to dig deep, and you really need to start using the internet the way you're supposed to use it. It's for leverage. It's for leverage. One of the things that Lauren, I love about Lauren, she brings to the table is business cards, but we're going to talk about that. She's going to teach us about business cards. I don't have a business card fetish, but this card, her card, will give you a business card fetish. I always believe in putting your photo on a business card. This is the business card that is really one exception. I think that people have lost the art an understanding of what their business cards are for, and this is the absolute one of the best cards you'll ever pick up, you'll ever feel, you'll ever touch. So let's talk a little bit about your philosophy on business cards, how you use your cards, and what's yours all about.
Sure. My card was an answer to an inability to find a card appropriate or even create a card appropriate for a client, where I could find a great handbag, I could find the perfect pair of cufflinks, I could find unique items for my clients who were really looking for that unique expression of themselves. And for every client, it's a unique expression. And ultimately, business cards have just become this penny game of cards because we toss them out at networking events, or we, are literally just kind of throwing them away. Essentially, people take them, they say, oh, nice to meet you, and then they go in the trash. I don't know about you, but I have boxes of cards from years ago, and I would go back and look at designs or layout, but I wasn't really using the cards for what they were. And this is actually a return to a very old world approach to introducing yourself. They really are just, it's your signature. It's the most personal part of you, followed on the back by whatever limited information we're giving. So on mine, there's a phone number and there's an email address, because in any case, I'm happy for people to connect with me that way. Other people have put just their email or just a phone number, and ultimately it becomes a calling card. And like you, when I gave it to you the first time, people feel it. It's unique in terms of how it feels. It almost feels like jewelry. It's 4 layers of hand-pressed paper, and the names, the signatures are they are designed, but they're your signature. And then they're foiled. So each of them is, for me, it's like a piece of jewelry. And I know that when I give it to someone, I watch their reaction and they examine it and they feel it and they're like, wow, what is this? So this is the creation of the gentleman who did my branding. And he created a company called Iconocard because it is literally the last business card you'll ever need. It's very distinct, it's very much you, and it's a different way for us to express ourselves in the world when we've achieved a certain level. I'm not saying that this is for everyone, because in certain mass industries, let's say in real estate, if you're at an event and you need people to remember that you're in real estate and where to find you, yes, you need to have your picture on your card and you have your company information, but you know what, when you're out promoting yourself personally, that's when you would take your Iconocard. And it actually makes you think differently about who you give a card to. Where are you going to leave your signature behind?
Yes.
That's really what it is.
Like, you're not going to pass this. You're not going to pass this out. This is a really well made, and they're not super cheap. They're worth the value, but you're not going to just throw them around. So
no, they're
how
very
can I get
beautiful.
in touch with you to ask you more about the Iconocard?
You can reach, anyone can reach me through my website, which is Lauren at Lauren Solomon, LaurenSolomon.com. And I'm happy to answer any questions on Iconocard and refer you in. They're by invitation only, so there's not even a way to reach them publicly.
Right. So if you want your invitation exclusively through Right Place, you now know that Lauren has this connection. And if you're at that place where this level of card, you know, you're selling some very high-end things, this level of card is for you, go ahead and take advantage of the connection and the door that she's opened up. Give her a call and make it happen. It's not for everybody, but for those special people that know kind of what they're doing with that, that's great. Everybody else, get your business cards, have them with you, and be ready for the opportunity. So thank you for extending that to Right Place TV
Thank
watchers.
you. I'm happy to do it. I'm very happy to do
awesome.
it. And one thing I can tell you is that nobody throws this card away.
Yes.
I know that even you told me people keep it on their desk. It's an aspiration. And that really is a very personal statement.
Very personal.
Yeah.
I have it out. Her card is sitting at the base of my computer. So
Thank you.
I like looking at it. It's great. Definitely will keep it top of mind if your card is like always sitting there. So
exactly.
That's kind of cool.
I love it. Thank you.
Okay. This is the Right Place.
Hey, thanks for stopping by. You know, I followed your character since the first episode. I'm a big fan, big fan.
Thank you.
And listen, your storyline, it makes for incredible TV drama. Thing is, your drug use is very adult content. Too adult for the kids. So I'm gonna have to block you.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Well, have a good one.
You're a nice lady.
So I wanted to share with you guys about the Bona mop and the dusting system. We're really appreciative to Bona for sending this out. But the cool thing about their dusting system is that it really does, the dust really does cling and you can wash this. There's a lot of the systems where you dust and you can throw the stuff away, but the dust is just floating around, or if it's above you, it's filtering down into your eyes, or whoever's cleaning your house for you, filtering down into their eyes. You know, we don't want lawsuits and injuries just to get our house clean. So I really think you should check this out. This is from Bona, and their floor mop, the wood floor mop, has a really nice formula. I tried it out on the floors at home, and the thing I like about it is that it's no streaking, it's really clear, and it's like you just actually just mop and you're done. Very, very quickly, and you're done. So if you are kind of tired of the little cheapo systems, invest a little bit, buy the Bona. It's a really, really good deal. So we want to thank them for sending that over and introducing us to the mop and dusting system. Hey, join me on Twitter. I'm at Dr. Wright and the number 1. Dr. Wright 1 on Twitter. You will find out about everything that's going on, including crowdfunding information and events. It's at Dr. Wright 1, and I do follow back. Listen, thank you for joining. Thank you, Lauren, for coming in.
Thank you so much for having me. So much fun.
Yes, absolutely.
Do it again.
And thank you guys for watching. Of course, you can visit us at www.rightplacetv.com. Get on the list, get all the information, get all of the cool invitations. We're going to leave this invitation from Lauren on video. I will not be posting this on the website, so you have to watch the show and follow up that way. Very exclusive little deal. Thank you for watching. Remember, ignoring one's conscience is neither safe nor right, and I'll see you next time.